Hey guys, I'm gonna be showing you one of my favorite builds. Oh, that is really loud. This is one of my favorite builds. Okay, not all this. This is not one of my favorite builds. I took inspiration from the Dark Souls 3 boss, the Nameless King. I thought he looked pretty baller. Um, I grabbed this. This is the build. It does use a lot of spells, and it's a dexterity faith build. So I recommend having a lot of faith, a lot of dex, obviously. And yeah, let's get into it. I'm using the Guardian Sword Spear because it looks. Let me pull up a picture of him real quick. Yeah, I'm doing my research, man. This is kind of just a bunch of builds put together. Because a lot of them had like weird weapons or something or weird armor. So I kind of just took a couple of the videos I found and put them together. And this is what it looks like. This is the closest spear I could find. I guess there was also the Serpent Hunter spear, which I guess you could go either. Like I'll just show you both. I have the Guardian. Yeah, you have the Keen Affinity because I'm running a Dex build. And I'm piercing Fang, but I recommend using the Thunderbolt Ash of War. I just don't have it, so yeah, that's the weapon. For this, I don't use the Serpent Spear, but I guess it does look more realistic, like this versus that. Especially once we start using. But the problem is you can't use the lightning stuff, which I'll get into later. But the reason I don't use this is because it doesn't get the lightning effect like this does if I use this. I guess like a cool lightning effect. Oh, not anymore because I messed up. Okay, let me put it back on. There's a cool lightning effect, but the other one can't do that. But you can use either. I'm using the Dragon Communion Seal. Armor, I'm using Malekith's Helm. Ronin's armor, Guys can Possible Bracelets, and Bloodhound Knight Greaves. These are what I'm using for talismans. Shard of Alexander, Lightning Scorpion Charm, Godfrey Icon, and Phlox Canvas Talisman. This is my spread for tiers. And for Ashes, I use the Black Knife Tisha Mimic tier. For Flask, I'm using Lightning Shred and Correct tier and Holy Shred and Correct tier. And for spells, let me get into that. Spells are a big part of this build. I guess incantations. I don't usually use them, but I've been using them a little bit more, and they've been pretty fun. Golden Vow, Flame Grant Me Strength, but don't use Flame Grant Me Strength if you're using these two, because if you use like Electro Armor and like I'll show you what I do. I use Vike's Dragon Ball, and then I use Electrify Armament, and this gives my body the red glow and the weapon the yellow glow, which I think looks a little bit cooler. But if I use Flame Grant Me Strength, it gets rid of the red glow because they're both body buffs. So don't use Flame Grant Me Strength and Vike's Dragon Ball. Just use one or the other. Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike because this is a lightning build, and it's probably the most powerful lightning spell. Any large boss will get annihilated if you're right under it. I'm using the Landsax's Glaive, I just got it recently, but it's actually been really cool. It's great for clearing out rooms of enemies because its range is huge. Like it's like the wave of gold from uh the Sacred Relic Sword. And yeah, let me go back here. And also tell some other spells you can put in. You don't need to use the exact ones I'm using. Really, the only mostly required ones is the Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike because that's really powerful. And I prefer for you to have one of these because it looks a lot cooler. The Knight's Lightning Spear. This is super powerful. And you get it from the DLC, but it's still extremely powerful. And I really like it. It's great for like dragons and stuff. I guess the Nameless King, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I think he killed dragons and then he kind of. I don't know. I haven't played Dark Souls 3, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I also use Rotten Breath, but you can swap that out for I don't know, like Lightning Spear or something. Ancient Dragon's Lightning Spear. Although I want to get, I want to use Death Lightning because it looks so cool. But I don't have enough faith that you can use that, and that's pretty much the build. Um, yeah, I'll just show you what I do. Up wrong order, right? Sorry, so don't use it in that wrong order. I do something like this, and I just like I don't know. Let's test it on these guys. Now, by the way, this feels so much better on larger enemies. but it kills like everybody. And the rest, I can just use this on. That did pretty decent damage. I can also use this. 2000, 2000. And this is mostly built for incantations, so if you don't want to use them, you can just walk, okay, I'm dead. But yeah, my point is quite powerful. Thanks for watching. Bye.